Hi friends, welcome to Aishudiy. This is a live show, RBT live show. So I want to announce something. So I'll do it at the end of this live too. Uh, so Monday afternoon, I think everyone is busy. So we'll continue our live on Friday evening. I think probably 4:35. I haven't decided 4:30 yet now. Let me know in comments if you guys have any suggestion as to what time frame you guys want to see the live. I would appreciate that. Let's go ahead and start making a joke. Okay. Today I have a couple of things that I have in mind that I can do. So the first thing would be the ring. So I'm thinking I made this ring and I have been wearing it for the past 1 week. I hope you guys can see it. The camera is focusing nicely. Yeah, this is the ring and I really like it. And this was the ring I made a couple of years back. Probably 6 years back or something. It's a cluster ring and it's just wire wrapping stuff. So I'm thinking of making this kind of earrings, rings today. For that, what we need is a ring manager. This is called a ring manager. It's plastic. You can get this in steel too, and it has a various sizes. First, you need to find out what's your size. So what you do is you put your ring in the manager, any ring of that you have around the house, and then put it and see. Okay, my ring is almost. You can see it's 7. So 7 to 7.5 is my size here. So whenever we are working with wire rings, so we have to do one size more, and then once we wrap and do and finish it off, it will reduce by at least one size. So it's an approximation. Here I have 18 gauge wire, and I'm taking like 1 foot of hair, a little bit more. I would like to have more wire than less. Um, so that's always my choice. Otherwise, um, it's good to have more than this. So I have this one here. I took this much wire, and we need all the pliers as usual, the round nose, the wire cutters, the flappers pliers to make this. And then the next thing I would like to do is um, take an 8 millimeter bead. I am thinking of taking this cat's eye blue gemstone. So I kind of like this color with the copper. It's always very pretty. So I'm just threading in my bead inside the middle of the wire. And all I'm doing is I'm just going to twist and turn the ring mantle in the back. You can see there is a groove here. I hope the camera picks it up. Yeah, there is a groove here. So if you want to put a bead in the middle, it's better to have the bead right in the groove so it kind of holds it in place. So it's kind of easy. I'm holding it and I'm wrapping the wire around the mantle. So the right and the left and the left and the right. So see, this is what I have so far. And then I'm just going to go and check in because my size is around 7, so I want to do something about 8 so I can get it around 7. 7 is a normal size, I believe, for ladies. So if you want this particular one, I can resize it and give it to you guys. Or if you guys want to, I can custom make one for your size. So I'm just starting with 8 and let's see how short it goes. So I took it off from the ring manager and as you can see it's a round size here. So and then what I want to do is I want to bring this wire as close to the bead as possible. So like this. So I'm just going to put it back in my reminder. I hope this will be a little more easy. If you guys can see that. So it's not um, lines across. So here I have, I'm just coming around my bead like that. And then this one, like so. I'm basically wrapping the bead left over right, right over left, like that. So there you go. I have wrapped around a couple of times, as you can see here. So I took it out of the ring mandrel, and all I'm doing is I'm just going ahead and I want this wire right next to each other. So I'm just going ahead and pinching it like there. And then I am readjusting my wraps around the bead. So and then you can wrap as many times as you want. You can cover the entire bead and just you can see just the top part. You can go see I have so many wraps right here, and then all you need to do is put it back in the mandrel. Always put it back in the mandrel and work because the ring might lose its shape otherwise. So that's what it is. And now I want to do is I want to wrap these wires on the right. This wire is on the right hand side, so I'm wrapping it on the right, like that, around all the wires possible. There you go. So coming back, pinching my wrap around it. I'm giving 3 wraps here. You can do as many wraps as you want. You can actually wrap the entire band around if you take enough wire. But for me, 3 wraps is good enough. So I'm doing the same this side too, on the left hand side. I'm wrapping all the wires. So see how I'm actually, I want this to hug the bead as much as possible. So I'm just coming very tightly and wrapping this. I'm doing a 3 wraps here too. So we're done with the 3 wraps. So here also, if you can see my wraps are a little bit on the loose side, so I'm going ahead and taking it and rotating it so that my wraps are a little bit tighter. There we go. So 3 wraps and 3 wraps here. And if you're satisfied with the wraps around the bead, you're almost done here. So now I would want to do is, I would want to do a swirl or with your fingers you can do that. Like this. No, you can just do this swirl first and then you can reposition the swirl wherever you want the swirl to be. I would want it like that. because I would want still the wire to go across this side so that that kind of looks okay for me. So I'm just tightening up my wraps and pulling my lips right next to the bead. And I'm coming here and then tucking in this end under my wraps. Several wraps I have here. So I am tucking in that small thing here. There. So here. You can also use your nylon or pliers if you think that the wire is going to be disturbed by your pliers. And this is what I have so far. And the other side also you can do the same if you want to, but I would like to do a swirl. Um, you, you can do the same swirl. So I'm going to do the swirl. So I'm just rotating it with my fingers. Okay. Okay. And one more next to it. And then one more next to it. I have three swirls here. So if you're happy with the swirls, you can just reposition it and come back here. And you can see kind of these ones are big and these swirls are small. So I would like to make the swirls a little big. Okay. And go in and then make my swirls a little bigger than it is right now. Because it's always good to have a symmetry between this side and this side. But unfortunately, my swirls are not looking big. Now it is. Yeah, much better than before. Yeah. So now we're okay. And I let this close right here. And then I'm going to tuck in this tail this end. And coming in here. And tucking in. So you can use your nylon pliers to kind of push the wire down because you don't want the wire to hurt the person who is wearing. So it's good to tuck in really nicely in between these words. Or what you can do actually is you can make tuck in here. I don't want any sharp edges. There we go. And now you again put into your mandrel and kind of make the shape around. And as you can see, if ends are not secured properly, this is your time to secure it. It almost came, it's not 8 anymore, it has reduced its size, and this is what it is. And if you like your ring, this is it. If you guys like it, um, you can say this is number 42, and this is the ring. So here we go, number 42. If you like it, you can purchase it from my Etsy shop. It will be available on my Etsy shop. Um, I'll post it today after the show. So this is the ring. It's a antique copper with a cat's eye gemstone. There we go. We are done with one ring, and that's number 42. So now I'm thinking I have an assortment of beads here. I'll show you guys my tray today. So this is what I have. I have pulled out some of my gemstones, and then I'm thinking I will make this one. This is a gorgeous highlight stone. It's really, really heavy. I want to really do something with it. I'm thinking maybe a cat's eye, again a cat's eye, but it is cylindrical bead. It's purple and it's very pretty, and purple goes with white. I like this, so I'm gonna try and do something with this. So our bead has been decided. Now the time is to make um, this work. So let's see. For this, I'm thinking again anti-copper and gold, no gold, 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 nice. So copper, bronze. I'm thinking of copper, bare copper. I have some bare copper wire. It's not that soft, but we can give this a try. I think bare copper will look nice. If you guys like this pendant and you want it oxidized, because bare copper is definitely going to get oxidized if it is exposed to air. You can clean it with a jewelry cloth and it will regain its color. But you can also antique it so that the color won't be changed. So I'm taking a big piece of this, and all I'm doing is I'm inserting this big gorgeous bead. Let me see how big it is. I'm saying big, big. I don't want you guys to imagine what it is. It's almost 1.5 inches, or to be exact, it's 3.5 centimeters. Okay, let's see if the 18 gauge back copper wire goes through it. Yes, it does. So I'm just gonna put it in the middle. I haven't taken a whole lot of wire, if you can see, because so we are crimping this bead like this, and we have the cut side to work with. And so I am going to make a loop on the top. It's bare copper and it's not that soft wire, so it's pretty sturdy, I would say. I'm just going to make a loop on the top, and one drop is good enough, I think. And then I have this come out here, and then I'm just going to make it really cute. So there you go. It's nice. If you want, you can do more, and then you can bring this and this wall. A couple of squares we can do. Small ones, like this. Bead is big, and I don't want to, completely surround my wraps with this bead because it's so pretty. I don't want to take away the pretty real estate. Mm, yeah. So here I am thinking what to do. And just go ahead and wrap this in back because I do have a short tail. I don't want to miss securing this short end of the wire. So I'm coming in. Here we go. This is what I have so far. And then what I can do is I can come around here and then let me see if this bead goes. Oh, that's really pretty. So it's actually covered in this wire. We can have this bead capture actually. Like it's straightened. I think it's not going completely. It's okay. And we can do is um, so I have made a pretty loop. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a thinner wire and actually make a wrap loop and attach this bead to that. That kind of looks good. I have here some 28 gauge wire, copper wire. So let's take a little bit of that. We don't need a whole lot. Just a couple of inches should be good enough. So we can put this bead in the middle, just like that. And then keep these two like this. Take our bonus pliers and twist this to a little bit so that we can get easily. Now, I'm just gonna make it a flip. Before closing the wrapper, you can actually thread this into the last bit that we made here on our bead, and then we can finish wrapping. So there is a short hair. You can just snip this short hair out. And this one, you can use it actually to make a calico. Take your run of pliers, make a small one, and wrap it. Wrap it until you come to the top of the bead. So, and then just give it a squish. And you can see that it made its way into our bead. So I'm just taking it. Because we have a loop here open, so we can still have a chance to turn this around. And now I'm just gonna close this loop completely so that a small little bending doesn't come off. There we go. I think this is very pretty. If you put it in a chain or a cord, I have here some velvet cord and it is brown. I don't know if the camera is picking up, but that will look awesome on this cord. I put in a couple of jump rings to attach this, but right now I have a couple of stainless steel or silver jump rings that Now it's hand. Okay. All we need is a couple. So the rest goes in the file. So I open it by jumping. Boom, this is done. So I put in my card, take my random splice, and fold it over there so that I can close my jar. There we go. So I put one more for safety. You don't have to put two jump rings, but you can actually put as many as you want or as less as one. So just for added security, when I feel my wire is pretty strong enough because it's 18 gauge back copper, and this one is not. So it kind of looks really nice, I would say. So I hope you guys like this pendant. If you do, the number for this pendant with the code and everything is 30, number 30. If you guys like this, comment below number 30, and this will be yours. Okay, number 30. Let's move on to the next. What shall we do now? We did a pendant, we did a ring, now we shall do a earring. So again, my tray of beads. So here is some copper jumpings. I can actually switch the jumpings for you guys if you want. So I'm thinking earrings, and these ones are cute. You guys can actually suggest if you guys like some other beads on my tray, please do suggest. And this is kind of a highlight, I believe, but it has this two tone and it's really uh, very pretty with this purple jade. It's a light jade, so this color combination I think looks really nice. And what you can use a bronze, I think, for this. That will look nice. Mhm. Or silver or a gold. I think we can do bronze. Let's just do bronze. Okay, here I have here 12 inches of wire. So there we go. Now we thread my bead. Hopefully it goes. Yes, it does. And then we crimp it. Okay. And then I'm doing a small loop. Here I don't want to go for a bigger loop because it's a earring, so you don't need that much of a big loop. So I'm picking the round squares to actually make the loop. Um, so, so here it is, a small loop. You guys can see it. So we can make it much smaller if you want to. And I think that's good enough. And then I'm just going to use a really slender loop here. And I'm figuring it out which side looks nice. I think this side or this side. Yeah, this side looks nice. So I want them to come here and crossing the wire, and then I'm doing the swirl. I'm using a 20 gauge wire, by the way, if you guys are wondering. And, okay, so I'm going to do the swirl. And then I'm doing 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 the And my pellicule looks cute. And the bronze color also was a good choice for me, I think. So now I'm just going to come back like that. And I like the look of that. And then I'm just going to come and make up teeny tiny line. I don't think so these two wires will go into that one. So I can actually do one. Yeah, only one. So I can do this. I can bring this wire back on the back side, and then I can just let me look like this. I'm just going to do a back plate. With this wire, I'm just going to do a back plate across this so that both the wires are same right here. And then I'm just going to adjust everything because I want this roll to be pretty and the earrings to be right across here. So you can take in the nylon rope wires to kind of squish it because I don't want to damage the wire. And then take this short piece and make a fairly cute kind of a thing and put it right in the center like that. And then this one can come in the back and do a couple of flaps to make it tighter. That's nice. And we'll go here and step off the excess wire. Then tucking the tail. And this is the earring. We'll do the same for the next one. Take around 12 inches of wire. Take the bead. Put the bead in the center of the wire. And then here. And then make a wrap loop. Remember to make a small wrap loop because it's going to be a earring. And you can have this as a guide to actually make how much loop you want. So if this is like this, you can just and then that's the size of the loop that we have here. And then all you can do is come around this. And over here. So this is it. This is going to come like this, and this is going to come like this. And so we want this to come all the way like this. And I did this swirl in that bead around the center, so I'm going to do the same around this too. There we go. We did this work. Now we bring both the wires here like this. And then all we have to do is take the longer wire, put in our bead right here. Hopefully the bead goes on. 20 gauge is pretty okay. It is 0.8 mm thickness of a wire, so it's very forgiving. But 18 gauge, I would like it. So here's the toughest part. You need to make exactly a teardrop as in we made for the other one. And then the hole here in the gemstone is also very small. So let's see if that's a good size of those. So I think maybe a little bit small. Yep. I'm just manipulating the bead in the wire because it's actually kinked a little bit, so the bead is it's finding it hard to move. So I'll go ahead and straighten the wire a bit if I can with my nylon wires. And I've worked hard in the wire so much. Now it's kind of stiff. It's very easy to do a pendant, especially when you are doing free wire wrapping. It's good to get the first one right. The second one to the same size, not so good. So finally, I was able to do it. But if you keep on working at it, it will come. Just have the patience. And then one more swirl. And I'm following the same path here. And I'm doing a wrap, which is as close as the other one. I'm taking the short tail first and then wrapping it around. And then I don't need this much. So I'm snipping a pieces. And making a small curve here. And then placing it right in between quality wrap. And then wrapping this wire around the bead to secure it nicely. Take your time to adjust the curly cue and the button. Once you're happy with it, snip off the excess wire and you have to tuck in this tail inside your wrap. so that it doesn't pick on anything. Let's go. So here we have our earrings, matching earrings. Now all we need to do is a matching ear wire for this. So we can do the same. We can do the same wire. And we need to do now is connect the ear wire and add our earrings to it. 20 gauge wire is perfect for ear wires. You can make your ear wires with 20 gauge wire around with no difficulty. So it's always recommend. I mean, it's always a good idea. It's not recommended anywhere. You can buy your own ear wires outside, but I really like to work with my own ear wires because I can have the ear wires the same color as my earrings, and I don't have to worry about buying different colors. And some browns will be different in some places, and some places the browns will be different. So this is kind of big, so something like this axis. Make sure you use the flush side to snip your axis, that way it won't poke or anything. And you can use your nail filer to file this in so that it doesn't poke your ears. Um, Even if you have some costume jewelries at your house and you feel that it's poking, then you can do this trick with your nail file. So here we go. That's some pretty well got nails, I guess. I guess you guys like this. The number for this is 47. 47 is the number for this cute earrings. So if you guys like it, please comment below 47 and then you can have this earrings. So shall we move on to the next project, which is, let's see. I really like this beads. Then put them some. You can do a pendant. Uh, you can do a big pendant. So I have not used gems, I mean crystals in this YouTube live at all, but here I am using some matte crystals because I like this color with this bead. So I'm using it. Um, so this one is, I think, accurate or chameleon, and it has a very better color, and this one is, I think, even again. So it has this different hues and it looks very pretty in person. So I have made a sample like this. I want to recreate this. Um, and I chose different gemstones for these three things, but none of them came very good. So I want to use the same to make this. And I really like this pendant, so I want to recreate it. And for this, we need 18 gauge anti-copper wire. I'm taking considerable 1.5 feet because it's a big pendant and you don't want to run out of wire. You can always come up with a small swirl or something, but it is always good to have, you know, kind of big wire to work with so that you don't have to worry about anything like running out of wire, and you can do the designs as you like. So here around 4 inches or so, I'm just bending the wire a little bit, so like that, and so I'm going to do a wrap look with both the wires in hand. So I just don't want to do this. I just want to tape like this. And let's see how it just making a wrap look here with three wraps. And then I'm leaving this here. And then I'm taking one of the wire and I'm just going to insert this crystals right here one at a time. And I'm just going to capture the crystal in the loop. So one, the second one, do the same. Capture the bead in the loop. And one more. See how the wraps come up? So that's what it is. And then I'm just doing quickly through here. One more. Why not? And then I come in here. And here I'm going to add this bigger 8mm exotic vermilion gemstone. Hopefully I'm able to get through because I have made a full here. Perfect indeed, please. Okay, let's try with the 900 layers. This one a little bit straight. Okay. And then I'm capturing this bead as well. So like this. And coming around with this one like this. And I'm doing this and I just want this wire to have this speed and not go haywire. Okay, that's what I want to do. Let's see how it goes. It's kind of separate, I guess. And then I got one more wire here and do a wire back here and this lead down to the caption. Yes, I like that look. And then kind of come back here and take these two wires down. Okay. Then let me try putting the wires into the okay, that's fine. Yes. This one and go here and drop around here and come back here. and this one to right around here, and I would simply the short here right off the bat so that I don't have this blocking my scrolls or something. And then I will cut this wire and now we have two wires together. In this one, you can actually take this and then make a small fold, make the tiny bend as possible with your flatness pliers and now if you circle it, you will get a spiral. There you go, that spiral looks nice. And now I have several of my wires to do spiral with. You can also do spirals like this instead of making a loop. You can guide the wire with your pliers and then see how it is. I kind of like this color, it's nice and big. And then we have jumpers to attach these to your leather cord or satin cord or whichever you want. I think the leather cord looks good for this. Now I'm adding the jumping, adding my pendant. So if you want to go ahead and do any tweaking at this point, which I don't want to because mine is pretty strong and it's nice and big and it's almost say 2.5 inches. So I'm happy with my pendant. I'm attaching it to my leather wire, braided leather wire. Putting on two jumpers. As I said already, you can put as many jumpers as you want. You can make your own jumpers too so that it matches your wire perfectly. See, I'm not even covered my pendant. I'm just putting the jumper on the leather wire. Okay. Oops. There you go. I guess this looks pretty. Let me put it on the bust and show it to you guys. Here you go. That's the pendant that we made with the two big gemstones. This one is 12 millimeter, this one is 8 millimeter, and three matte finished 4 millimeter icons. So the number for this is 35. If you like this pendant, please comment below 35 and this will be yours. I hope you guys like this. Let's move on to the next project. The next project shall be earring. I have here some carnelian beads and some cat's eye, and I am thinking I will put some garnet. I have a 3 millimeter smooth round garnets. I really like them a lot. They're high quality gemstones, and I bought in a show. So I think these three look really pretty. And let's do a 24 gauge gold for this or silver. I think gold will go very well. So I'm doing a 24 gauge gold for these earrings. This will be last for our show. Just comment below if you like my show and what you guys want to see. That way it will be easier for me to, um, you know, kind of design the projects around your wishes. Thank you so much for watching. And I'm making a loop right in between the uh, wire, the length of my wire, right in the middle of my wire. So I'm just making a round. Once you have a couple of wraps, then adjust your loop. 24 gauge is ready for weaving, so you can add your beads one by one. I am adding all three beads at a time. So there you go. We have all our beads here, and then I'm gonna do a small loop at the end. It's as if making a head pin on the bottom so that the bead has a space to, so it's tight. And with this wire, so I'm holding this one with my hands, then I'm coming back around my bead, and one more time, coming back, and one more time, taking this off of my nail so that I can concentrate on making this um, so that I come the same direction as all three beads. So there we go, and then here. So now come here and wrap my arm. So that's that. Then with this one, I'm going back again, and then I'm just making two wrap, but I'm coming from the top, and now I'm going from the bottom, just to make sure that it looks fully uniform. And it's, so here I have secured everything. I'm taking my time to actually align this, and then this, and now I'm snipping out another. Okay, and what about the wire that is left with? I'm gonna make a curly cube. I mean, sorry, spiral. You can make a curly cube if you want to, whichever you feel like doing it. Doesn't have to be exact. So I'm making this. That's why we came out perfectly. And the top also will make a spiral, but we will make in this direction. So if you're happy with it, just press on to the bead so that it looks really nice. And you want to make it short or small or right on top of that, you can do that. This is what we have so far. So we shall do one more with the 24 gauge wire. Take it around the middle and do your back loop around the pliers. And then put in all your beads. That's an 8 mm. This is a 6 mm and 5 mm. I'm also sure, and the garnet is 3 mm. So here we will do the bottom loop first. Once you are done with the bottom loop, then we are ready to bring this back down. So I'm coming across the 8 mm and then dropping 1/2 high and then coming across actually 1.5 times. So around like this. So I want this to come one more time around the same side. Now I have this wrapping out and do a polycable. And with this, I'm just going to untap it a bit and just wrap it like this. And then come in the same direction as my other wires. So this one is parallel here and the next bead straighten it a little bit and then that loop at the top. Then you can go ahead and make your wires right next to each other like that once. And this maybe this. Now I'm just going to snap off this excess thing and do my spiral. With my black nose spirals and do my spiral, and do spirals and polycubes. They're really cute and they add so much to your design in absolutely no idea. So there it is, polycube. You can always straighten it up and bring it wherever you want. And twist this wire to the side. And twist this wire to the bottom. And to snap off this excess wire and make polycube. Sorry, spiral. When you make a spiral, take your time. You're basically moving inch by inch. You're making only part of a circle with one twist. That way you will get the spiral nice and tight and neat. But if you rush through, the spirals gonna really mess up. So there we go. The spiral sitting right on top of another one. Now, this is our wall. All we need to do is now have a gear wire for it. As I told you, you can use any ear wire you want, and you can make yourself one. So here I have some, you can use 1.5 inches of wire, but just make sure that you have snipped off the ends, and then you can two at a, you can make two at a time, two ear wires at a time, so that it's uniform in shape and size. And then you can use actually the baby making wire to do this. So that because this one is goes down, right? So it might affect the size of this here, right? So there we go. And the is now in this area. And then so that takes us another earrings. So once again, I'm announcing that from here on, we will have our YouTube live video on Fridays around 4:30 to 5. I will send in a Facebook reminder. On YouTube also all the new materials have once more just the day before. So I hope you guys like this. The number for this is 34. This earrings is 34. If you guys like this earrings, just comment 34 below or look in my Etsy shop where you can buy them. Thank you so much for watching this live show. Have a good day. Bye.